Alrighty, so today's date is the 20th of February, and in 1 week's time, being the 27th, we will be celebrating the 30-year anniversary of Pokemon. So to honor this major milestone, we're going to be doing another Stardust Spending Frenzy in a 2-part mini-series, and today we're going to be spending so much Stardust on one of, if not the most famous and most recognizable Pokemon in the world. And no, my friends, I hate to say it, we are not talking about Bidoof, but instead we are talking about the little yellow mouse Pokemon, Pikachu. So with all that being said, all we need to do is go ahead and jump into Pokemon Go and get this party started. So as you can see, I've gone ahead and created this tagged folder called Pika Max, and within this folder we have ourselves 14 Pokemon ready and waiting to be maxed out all the way to level 50. Well, it's technically 13 because one of these are maxed already, but I'll explain. So back in October 2023, I carried out a lucky trade for this Pikachu wearing Ash's hat, and clearly the Poké gods were on my side because I got myself a lucky 100% IV. And as you can imagine, when I saw the IVs on this got maxed out straight away. Now on my Instagram, you'll have to scroll some way down, but there is a reel of this, and at the time of getting this 100% IV Pikachu, I had a total of 23,334 Pikachu candy and 1,939 Pikachu candy XL. And I said to myself at that time, as soon as I hit a total of 25,000 Pikachu candy, I'm going to spend as much of it as I can. Well, my friends, that didn't happen. So fast forward to 2026, and I now have a grand total of 51,587 Pikachu candy and 4,529 Pikachu candy XL. Well, all of that is about to change. So to get this party started, we have ourselves a 100% IV Raichu. So for those of you that don't know, it was recently announced that Raichu has two new Mega forms, being Mega Raichu X and Mega Raichu Y. So now if we keep our fingers crossed, at some point in the future, both of these Mega forms should come into Pokemon Go, so it makes perfect sense to go ahead and spend a ton of Stardust and candy on maxing this Raichu out, ready for when both of these Megas come into the game. So it's going to cost a grand total of 377,000 Stardust, 160 Pikachu candy, and 296 Pikachu candy XL. Whew, this is going to be an expensive video, but it needs to be done either way, so let's go ahead and take this all the way to level 50. I did say this is going to be expensive. So after investing all of that Stardust candy and XL candy, you can see the new CP of this Raichu stands at 2,467, and when those Megas come into the game, I'm expecting this to be a serious player within the meta. So that's 1 down, 12 to go. So next up we have ourselves a regular Pikachu with the CP of 857. And now to take this from that CP all the way to 1,060, it's going to cost 352,000 Stardust, 134 candy, and 296 candy XL. And there we go, the new maxed out CP of this Pikachu is 1060. I know some of you are going to be saying, why are you doing this? It's Pikachu. Come on. And next up we have ourselves the world's 2023 Pikachu with the current CP of 790. And now again, to take this CP all the way from 790 all the way to 1060, it's going to cost a whopping 405,000 Stardust, 186 candy, and 296. Well, let's do it. So next up we have ourselves the floating Pikachu with the balloons from the 5-year anniversary of Pokemon Go. Now I mean, it's kind of difficult to see on screen because the balloons are off screen, but if I go ahead and jump out of this, you can see it has got the 5 within the balloons, so it's there. But what you can see behind the balloons is that the current CP is 777, so to max this out to the new CP of 1060, it's going to cost, my goodness, 410,000 Stardust, 190 candy, and 296 candy XL. Well, we're doing it. And that's another one maxed. Now next up we have ourselves one of the Tiara Pikachus from Pokemon Go Fest 2023. Now this is a little bit nicer to see because the current CP is 428, and because it's a lucky Pokemon, the Stardust isn't as bad, but I mean that's still 245,800 to max this out, so it's cheap, but still painful. But regardless, let's spend the 245,800 Stardust, 262 candy, and 296 candy XL to take this all the way to level 50. So next up we have ourselves another Go Fest Pikachu, and this is from Pokemon Go Fest 2024, which is the Pikachu wearing the moon crown, which represents Umbreon. So now to take this Pikachu from the current CP of 402 all the way to 1060, it's going to cost a whopping 496,400 Stardust. I'm starting to get a little bit light on the feet, but I said I'm going to spend a lot of Stardust today, so let's take this Pikachu all the way to level 50. Ouch. So next up we have ourselves a break in the Go Fest theme, and we have ourselves the Pikachu wearing the witch's hat. Again, I'm expecting this to be very expensive because the current CP is 402, so to take this all the way to 1060, again it's going to cost a whopping 496,400 Stardust, 268 candy and 296 candy XL. Well, let's do it. Wow, it looks like we're going back to the Go Fest theme. So we have ourselves a Dapper Pikachu representing Team Valor, which is from Pokemon Go Fest 2025. And now just simply looking at the CP of this, I know again it's going to be an expensive power-up. So to take this all the way to 1060, yep, again it's going to cost 496,400 Stardust, 268 candy and 296 candy XL. But I mean, it's Team Valor, which is representing the best team, so of course we're maxing this out. So please, welcome to the level 50 club. And now next up we have ourselves another awesome costume Pikachu, which is the Pikachu wearing the captain's hat. And you just know, looking at the CP, it's going to be one expensive power-up, so I'm not even going to stress about it. It's just under 500,000 Stardust, so let's do it. So next up we have ourselves one of the Christmas Pikachus, and again the CP is 402, which means a very expensive power-up, so let's just go ahead and just blast through this power-up. So next up we have ourselves what is actually my current buddy Pokemon, which is a lucky 100% Pikachu wearing the Umbreon hat. And now because it's lucky, the Stardust damage shouldn't be too bad, so if we take a look, I mean it's still costing 250,900 Stardust, so it's still expensive. But this one is for all of you that love Umbreon, so I'm going to go ahead and max this out right now for you. So next up we have ourselves the Pikachu wearing the Maze Bow, which was caught from the Pokemon Go Tour Hoenn Global event. And as you can see, the current CP is 335, which means this is going to be expensive. So to take this Pikachu from 335 CP all the way to 1060, it's going to cost me a whopping 503,100 Stardust. Ouch. But it is what it is, we're doing it. Level 50, let's go. And now my friends, last but not least, we have ourselves one of my favorite egg hatches to date, which is this 100% IV Pichu. Now with the current CP of 270 and it being a baby Pokemon, I'm expecting this to be a little bit expensive. So let's see, to take this all the way from 270 CP all the way to 535 CP, it's going to cost 475,000 Stardust, 248 candy and 296 candy XL. Yikes, but we're doing it. So now if we go ahead and jump back into the Pika Max folder, you can now see I have myself 13 brand new level 50 Pokemon. Was it a painful investment? Yes, but was it worth it? Hell yes. So what did all of that just cost me? Well, it's a good question. I need to quickly do the math, so 2 seconds.
So here's a fun fact for you. I can actually watch the screen recording on my phone. It seems to have crashed it. So I'm currently sending it to my MacBook so I can actually tell you the before and after stats. So I'll be with you in a minute.
Now we're back. So I've looked at the numbers, and to simply power up those 13 Pokemon all the way to level 50, it cost a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you, it cost a lot. But if we do take a look at the overall numbers, it cost me 5,500,800 Stardust, 3,070 Pikachu candy, and 3,848 Pikachu candy XL. So even after spending all of that Stardust, candy, and candy XL, if we take a look at my stats, you can still see I have over 16,353,000 Stardust, 48,519 Pikachu candy, and 683 Pikachu candy XL. So yes, it was an expensive investment, but I still have a lot of Stardust candy and XL candy left over, so let's see what happens in the future. And there we have it. We have just spent some time investing so much Stardust candy and XL candy into maxing out 13 Pokemon all the way to level 50, but was it worth it? Hell yeah. So now with all of that being said, be sure to let me know which one of the Pokemon powered up today is your favorite, and as always, stay awesome my friends, and I'll see you in a couple of days. Peace.